Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft episode, and I have finally, if we zoom out here, after doing a ton of mining, down over the bottom here, we've got cassiterite and one of these chalcopyrite right there. So copper and tin we finally have, and if we look at the quest book, we've got a whole bunch of green down the bottom, which is cool. I've also done a couple of these things through here, falling from the sky. We got some sky stone. Anyway, we are ready to go to tier 1 finally. So I've gotten 5 bronze plates already. I've gotten the wooden form. We need some unfired clay bricks, which I believe is just like that. So what we can do is detect that one, and now we need to fire them, which is just, we'll cook 4 in there and 4 in there. And while that is happening, we are going to need 7 iron plates complete, a furnace, 6 of those, and 3 of those. Now I'm wondering, even though this is on the same page, because that other one completed, yes it is, and now we can use that to make the iron furnace. Fantastic. Although I haven't got the iron plates anymore. So we're going to need the wrench. We've got the hammer already. Now I wouldn't mind betting that, I've got some wood. Let's just grab a ton of this. So how many do I need? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knew that was going to happen. So let's just make another one. 6, 7. Awesome. Alright, it's okay, we just need to do that. That there, the wrench there, 7 around, and there's our iron furnace complete, and then we're up to this. So we need the iron furnace, wrench, our bronze plates, and the bricks around there. We should be able to, those are the cooked bricks. Yep, and now to make that we need, some water. Now, I put the water tank up on the hill, and I do happen to have a crafting station right here. Where are we? Bricks. Cool. 2 of those. Might as well do it here. That there. Wrench? Was the wrench there? Yes. Ta-da! We are now. So what do we want? Loot bay, basically some. Yeah, let's grab some fluid pipes. They're always going to be handy, and bronze is a bit of a pain. Tier 1 steam. Look at that. Welcome to Tier 1. Small coal boiler, which we have already. We get a bunch of the different coals. That's fine. Let's claim that. Steam alternatives. There's more than one way. Okay. So what do we need to do first? We're going to need a solar boiler. Papaya jelly sandwich. Excellent. So the solar boiler needs double silver plates and our bricked bronze hull. So we're going to need a bunch of bricked bronze hulls. So we're going to need a bunch more bricks. That's going to be fantastic. What else are we going to do? Using steam to cook things and more advanced alloys. So we're going to need, the steam alloy smelter. Fantastic. So what I think I'm going to do is, this is going to be probably one of the next big bits that we're going to do. So in here, and I'll do this off camera because it is going to be a big job. I've been cooking up some stone. So what I might do is replace all this dirt with stone, and we'll make another story on top. And then I'll move all the trees up a level, and we'll add another room up on top of here. Because what I'm thinking is that we'll have the water come down. So see on the map there, my water tank is sort of right, Alberry bushes. The tank's right above me here, so I might be able to pipe the water down from the tank straight into straight into the coal boiler. Which means I'll only need wooden piping for that as well, because it's just water. And we do have some of that. Awesome. So I might try some of this and fix up a bunch of this. Yeah, a bunch of this for stone. And I will be back in just a sec, and we'll hopefully I'll be able to get some water coming down, and we'll see where we go from there. Anyway, see you back here in just a bit. Alrighty, we've done a bit of stuff. So I've replaced the front with some stone. It's not looking terribly exciting, but it is a bit better than dirt. I've raised the roof by 1 block, put that over there. I've got some steps in the corner, and what we'll do is run up here. Now I'm hoping this will work. I haven't actually played around with these small wooden pipes before. Well, not for a long time anyway. So what I want to do is put, yeah, that's going to join up. That's cool. Now I don't want to put that one in just yet. So we want to get some stone. Sleeping bag out of the way. Yeah, let's just grab some of that. Put some of it in. What did I? Oh, just did that. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes. There. So let's put that across. Let's put our small cold boiler down. Awesome. That pipes in. Cool. Power in, power out, I guess. I don't know. Let's go and put this wooden pipe up the top, and hopefully it flows. I may need to put a wrench on it or something. I guess we'll see. Well, it connects, and it says it's containing water. You can see in the top there, it's flowing. Ah, yeah, that was always going to hurt. Hey, look at that. Cool, so we have some water flowing into there. It's not terribly fast, and that might actually be a problem. We might need to... Yeah, okay, so we might need to do something about that. Maybe get a bigger pipe. Yeah, bigger pipe should flow faster, but for now, this is at least getting us a little bit of water into here, and we can start doing what we need to do. So, first thing I wanted to do was using steam to cook things, steam furnace. Steam furnace needs bricked bronze hull, and a bunch of small bronze fluid pipes, as well as a normal furnace. So, this here is some bricks. I did make a bunch of bricks, which was good. Handy of me. Bronze ingot, 9. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna need to go away and make a bunch more bronze. So let me make some bronze. We'll sort this out. I might patch this hole up, and then hopefully we'll be ready to light this up, get some steam, and see what happens from there. There's a new component as well where it says that there's pollution. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm sure we're gonna find out. So see you back here in just a bit. Alrighty, we've built some stuff. We've got ourselves the boiler. I've made some more small bronze fluid pipes to run through the back. That'll hopefully carry our steam. I've also made the first two things, so a steam furnace and an alloy smelter. So we're going to throw that one there and that one there. Here we go. Steam. Obviously has to have some steam at some point. Fluid auto output, item auto output. Okay, let's just use this as manual for now. And now I guess we just have to power this. So, got any wood? No. Now I'm going to try and do this with with wood first, just to hopefully not be so bad. Can I burn that? No, clearly can't use wood. All right, let's try. We've got some lignite, we've got some coal coke, we've got some regular coal. What's the burn times? Burn time 1600, 3200, or 1200. Lignite is probably going to be our shortest burning. There we go. Now I wanted to use the shortest burning just because I didn't want this thing to blow up or do anything crazy. It's been a while since I played GregTech, so I'm not sure how this actually works. Alright, so this is heat potentially, and this is steam potentially. So one of these is going to get filled with something else. So that's the furnace. There's the alloy smelter. I tell you what, can we do the same? Can we put 6 of those and 1 of those in there? Maybe not. Recipes. Here we go. Wow, 10,054. Okay. There are a lot of recipes. I tell you what, let's see if there's a recipe for bronze ingots in there. Alloy smelter, there we go. 42, that's a bit better. So we can do... Okay, so there's a mixture of dust and ingots. But it doesn't look like there's any with ores. But that's okay. That's okay. That is now finished. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to put a few of those in to get the temperature up. Now, ores. Let's melt. Whoa. Wow, that's noisy. That is noisy. So I wonder if that is steam then. There we go. There's that noise that it normally makes when there's enough steam. But we made a copper, so that's pretty cool. Now this is one of the problems that I found with GregTech. When it ends up like that, you need to clear it somehow. Ah, that made the... I don't know what that is actually doing, but... Okay, so that has got... Oh yeah, it says it's got steam in there. You can see the fluid pipe filling with steam. That's got a little bit of steam in it. That's got a little bit of steam in it. But this is now stuck in that mode. I need a wrench. So, shift. Right, so you need the wrench to break it. I can't tell how much steam is actually in there. I guess once everything fills up, it'll fill up. There must be a way to tell. All right, so I'm gonna let this go for a bit longer. Now that we do have this furnace, it looks like it's gonna be a faster way to melt some stuff. I do want to get some iron. One of the things that you can do in our quest book, if we go back to our multi-block, we actually have some things opened up. Awesome, so railcraft tanks, we can make one of these now that we can do the bronze fluid pipe. We can make one of these tanks, and the tanks can store steam as well. So I might make one of these as a bit of a steam store. We've got this one as well. Large bronze fluid pipe, pretty easy. Plate, iron gear, 4 chests, 2 hop. Okay, so to make some hoppers, that's cool. What else have we got? No, we can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Yeah, need leather. I've done a bit of the farming and fishing stuff. There's nothing too crazy there. Transportation, horseback riding. Okay, we need to find a saddle. Minecart, a boat. What else have we got? Oh, reward area. Basic to steam. You feel a bit more fortune. So if we put 3 basic loot bags will give you back a steam loot bag. That's kind of cool because I have got tons of those and I've just sort of been saving them up. Anyway, I will dash away. I'm going to heat this up. Hopefully it won't blow up or do anything crazy. And we should be able to come back and I'll have smelted a bunch of stuff. And I really am hoping Well, I've really got to figure out what that volume is. Where are we? Note blocks? No. Ambient environment? Let's turn that down. Wow, that hit that really quickly. All right, let me figure out what's going on with that, and I will be back in just a bit. So I am back, and I have a silly admission again. I should have known this from previous times going through Greg Tech, but you need to have the vent at the top. So normally the vent is at the back, but because I've got the steam pipes going into the back, there is no vent for the steam to get out. So now that the vent is on the top, we should be able to smelt more than one thing. Now, see, that is also stuck up to 800 millibuckets of steam, which means this is now building steam. So I was correct. This one on the left is the steam. The problem with that is it uses it pretty fast. Oh, that's so noisy. Let's see if I can turn that down a bit more. Players, hostile. Yeah, okay, so it is done on that main volume. So you can see this steam is now going down fairly quickly. So it's just because this boiler is not the best boiler. So I think what we should do is only run this when we've got steam in here, and then we can get, you know, a bunch out. And at the end of each run, you'll see the steam puff out the top like that, and I'll go on to the next piece. So now I can do a bunch of that. Now I am gonna do a couple more. Oh, bit of a pause there. I'm going to do a couple more things in this episode. I do want to get just a couple more things. So redstone I could probably get now because I was very, very lucky and my pick upgraded itself. So I can actually have a mining level of redstone. Even though I started with bronze, which is only a 10 level mining, it managed to level up itself. So I've got redstone right under me here, so I can go and do that. And then what I wanted to do was try and get just some of these other things. So maybe get the high pressure one, but I need to figure out how to make wrought iron and steel. Hopefully I can make wrought iron and steel without needing giant blast furnaces and all sorts of stuff. So I'll be back in just a bit once I've figured out some of that, and then we should be able to round out this episode. So see you in a second. So I'm back, and it was wishful thinking on my part to think that I could do steel, without blast furnaces and things like that. It's going to take a little bit longer for me to get that. The other thing I realized that I didn't mention about the steam thing is you do need the wrench to change the side that the steam comes out of. So it's just the standard sort of wrench. Hit the top of it, and that's when that'll allocate the outlet for that. What else? I did do a bunch of stuff. I've also found that you don't need the quest book in your taskbar. The key next to the one, which is called the grave key or tilde, hit that and that'll come up with your quest book. I did a bunch of extra quests sort of off camera, so nothing more in here, but I did do the multi-block for low pressure boiler tank and the railcraft steam power. They're a bit hard to manage, so I've sort of not place them down yet. I sort of want to get a decent steam repository. I'll probably have to make one of these railcraft tanks to do that. I also did the automation tier, which is pretty easy stuff. Bronze fluid pipes, a bunch of iron, which leads you to a hopper ultimately. And got some glass out of it, which is pretty cool. But that is probably where I'm going to leave this episode here. Getting a few more bits of dark ashes. I have built up, I've changed some of this around so that we've got a bunch more ores. I've done a bit of mining just to make sure we've got enough materials. And of course I've got a bunch more iron, a bit more copper and tin. But for now, I think I'm going to end this episode there. Next time we will want to get some redstone happening and get some more of these things. So what I've discovered is if we put steam in here, if we put steam in here, we need to make a few of these other things. So we need to start making the macerator, the forge hammer, compressor would be all good. Macerator is probably the first thing we need. Diamonds, yeah, we got some diamond ore. I managed to find some diamond ore, the Greg Tech one. Looks like we can just smelt that. Of course, the tricky thing is to make these pistons, because the pistons need pretty much wood and some iron gears. But the red alloy plate is going to be a little bit interesting because we're going to need some red alloy ingots, which are made from copper and redstone, wherever it is. Yeah. There we go. Copper and redstone. And of course the redstone we can't get by smelting this, because this here, see how it says the Minecraft redstone ore? This pattern in NEI doesn't exist in the world because you can't get Minecraft redstone ore. You can only get the GregTech redstone ore. And GregTech redstone ore is a little bit different to get, but I will go through that next time. Obviously, if we got a sag mill and stuff, it'll be fine, but we don't. But there is a trick for that. So I will be back in, well, for the next episode. That will be it for this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.